Yes, thank you, Mark. Good evening, everybody. Well, after the fireworks of Thursday night's semi-final, the holders face the former champions in this meeting of Iberian neighbours in Munich. A match-up, a mouth-watering match-up between two top sides in world football, competing for the UEFA Nations League trophy. There it is, before all the action, the anthems of both nations. Well, Portugal against Spain in the UEFA Nations League. What a match we have ahead of us. Two very impressive sides, and let's look at the two 11s. Portugal make two changes from their semi-finalist Champions League winner. Vitinha comes in for Ruben Neves, and Francisco Conceição, who scored the equaliser against Germany, comes in for Trincão. It's cap number 221 for Cristiano Ronaldo. Whereas for Spain, they also make two changes. Oscar Mingueza of Celta Vigo replacing Tottenham man Pedro Porro at right back. Another of the Champions League winners, Fabian Ruiz, replaces Arsenal's Mikel Merino in midfield. And there's a 50th cap for goalkeeper Unai Simon. Well, the Allianz Arena, one of the best stadiums in Europe. And a ground in which Spain beat France in the Euro semi-finals last summer, and they beat France in the semi-finals of this competition as well. Lamine Yamal, a star of the present. Cristiano Ronaldo still going strong at 40 years of age. Vitinha, one of the many Champions League winners involved. Lots of big players playing their part this evening. Semi-final winner for Germany was João Neves, who's really impressed in the Champions League in midfield for PSG this season. At right back for Portugal, and he's there again today.
And the problem they had in the first half of the semi-final is because Neves was drifting in the midfield, Trincão was high and wide, he was isolated. It was only when Conceição came on, Nelson Semedo came on, who's a more natural right back, and they combined very well, which led to the fantastic goal Conceição scored.
Roberto Martinez, the former Belgian manager, the former Wigan Athletic manager, in charge of the Portugal side as they hope to win this competition for the second time, in Spain to defend their title. Luis de la Fuente, everything he's touched, not just for the senior side but at youth level. Move it, get the short corner, play it in, waiting for the whistle to blow, but it didn't blow. That's a big chance for João Neves.
Oh, it's a brilliant opportunity, Seb. We spoke about the near post. So many men in that near post area. It caught Spain off guard. You see the man running around the far post. He looks to hit it into the ground. Probably hits the ground too early. It's a massive, brilliant opportunity, Seb. We spoke about the near post. So many men in that near post area. It caught Spain off guard. You see the man running around the far post. He looks to hit it into the ground, probably hits the ground too early. It's a massive opportunity because it's completely free. It's a great corner from Portugal, well worked.
Spain felt there should have been a free kick. They're waiting actually for the whistle to go, but I think the Spain defence thought that was going to be the case as well. Wearing 8 and Zubamendi 18. Fascinating watching their positioning. Fascinating watching Williams on the ball and running. And the Portugal defence are putting it back as well. And it was just waiting for the finish to be applied by Pedri. And he came so close. What a move.
It's the one they've been looking for. The big diag switch to isolate Nico Williams 1v1 on an island with João Neves. He does brilliantly, not only with his dribbling here, but to look up, see the spare man. Probably expect
could perhaps have a shot on goal, but this is Yamal we're talking about, although not on this occasion.
I think he had a couple of senior players in his ear, maybe trying to work something, but yeah, it was a favourable angle for the left footer, but he didn't get it right on this occasion.
Williams keeps it in play brilliantly. Cucurella wants the pass, but Williams not interested in that. Oh. And it had some bend on it.
It's a really good effort. I thought he was just dipping in the far corner. He always seems to make the right decision. I think that's like we said, that's the route for Spain.
Zalba, what a flick to get Spain on the front foot, and Zubamendi and Yamal And Yamal clipping it inside as well, and the goalkeeper doesn't get there. Goal for Spain, and a goal for Zubamendi of all people. The threat was growing, and Martin Zubamendi gives La Roja the lead.
It's absolutely brilliant. I hope we see it all the way back from the flick from Oyarzabal. Just opens the whole play up. Brilliant from Spain.
And for De La Fuente's side, it's given away. You want to be losing the ball when those are the areas. Yamal plays it into Williams. Well, what do you do with Yamal when he's on the ball?
Brilliant. It's inch perfect. Look at the
down.
He needs to get in the box now, Ronaldo.
It's not at the moment. Here's Mendes. Drops the shoulder. Open up for him. What a finish! From the fabulous fullback. Nuno Mendes equalises for Portugal. And in some fashion. What a season he's had, the PSG man. We're used to seeing him flying forward, but not quite finishing like that. It's 1-1. And there may be a question mark, of course, of the build-up when Ronaldo first went through, but how far back do they want to go?
No, I don't think you can. Initially, it's good work from Ronaldo. It's a toenail. Good work, and you think they're going to work it wide, get it in the box. He lays it off to Neto. Just hovering, Nuno Mendes. We know he's got a good left foot. Bang, that is an absolute hammer.
Takes it short to Yamal. Williams, Pedri. Whips it in, lovely shape to that as well. Will it drop for a Spain shirt? Not quite. Terrific ball in
the midfield.
Coutinho working it wide. Hanging back, Pedro Neto gets the cross in. Quite. She said better for Portugal, better for Martinez.
I've got to say on the flip side,
how long will that last? As Spain come forward again late on in this first half, and where's that is class! What a finish! Beautifully done from Spain. Complaints from Portugal, but you cannot complain about a finish like that. So sharp, so incisive, so very Spain. And we've seen some top-class moments in this match. And Spain just before half-time, have they retaken the lead? Portuguese complaints.
I don't think it's a foul. I don't think it's enough first and foremost. Touch from, this is the foul. There's an arm on the back, but I think he goes down way too easily, and the referee's right there, he sees that. This is not the first time that Spain have been attacking a back three of Portugal. Again, times the run and pass perfectly. And it's Oyarzabal, his one-touch flicks in this first half, but it's a special goal.
It's a special team, Spain, and they lead at half-time. Portugal were in the game for most of the first half, fell behind, but got themselves level. Zubamendi with the opener for Spain. Mendes equalising for Portugal, but Oyarzabal just before half-time has restored Spain's advantage, and at the break, it's Portugal 1, Spain 2. So second half gets going. Spain with that one goal advantage. Oyarzabal just before the half-time whistle. Mendes, Bruno Fernandes took it brilliantly. And Bruno Fernandes takes the chance. And the goalkeeper didn't know where it was. But the flag is up.
The flag is up. It's a brilliant finish. Does the keeper stop?
Oh, it's pass here, that touch.
Oh, yeah. It's offside, the initial one. Having said that, it's a wonderful finish.
The Spain defender, Mingueza, Pedri. Fabian Ruiz, pushed away by Costa. Seemingly a comfortable save at first glance, but a save that needed to be made. So Fabian Ruiz score a lovely goal against Arsenal in the Champions League semi. Vitinha, twice as many passes completed by Spain. Mendes, too quick for Yamal. Mendes with his loop up. Oh! He's always there. Try to keep doubting him. He keeps on coming back. And Portugal keep on coming back. 2-2. And they're showing some resolve here, the Portuguese. But Mendes against Yamal. And Ronaldo. Goal number 138 for Portugal.
Good work, Neto inside. Yamal thinks he's going to play it into Neto. Mendes hits it down the line, and this is why Ronaldo is on the football pitch. Yes, he might be 40 years of age, but he's still an absolute predator in the box. Knows where the ball's going to go. More often than not, has good contact when it comes to him. Portugal are level.
Beautiful, floated out to that right-hand side. Ronaldo Silva, good pass inside, and not quite for Bruno Fernandes.
That's the ball though, the switch of play before the defence and midfield can shuffle across.
Pedri sweeps it out to Williams. He's trying to find room to get the shot away, and wide it goes.
Yeah, I think Semedo coming on altered Nico Williams' fault.
Here's Williams. Yamal, quiet in this second half, but that only gives him a chance to liven things up. And an effort on target for him. Bernardo Silva, and Semedo is up with him here. Bernardo Silva, Semedo went low but too close to the goalkeeper. That's the ball. Out to Leao. Here's his first chance to run. Or send in a ball like that, and Cucurella, an important header to take it away from Semedo, who's arriving at the back post.
That's the ball they need to be. The switch and play quick allows Rafael Leao to go 1v1. Comes inside, puts an inviting cross into the box.
Forward, saw the gap, saw the opening as well. Isco to line one up, and Costa keeps Isco out.
Great work from Zubamendi. This is the finish. This is what Isco brings, more of a threat in the final third. It's a comfortable save in the end because he reads where Isco's going to go. So.
Well, we have a late winner now. Flag stays down. Oyarzabal must have been offside, and was indeed offside.
I think he was, but I think it was Ruben Diaz, the right centre half, was slow to get up. No, it's not Diaz. Yeah, it's Diaz, but yeah, he's just well, he's offside.
Man, Howson. So we will have more time to play in this one. What a game we've seen so far. 2 apiece between Portugal and Spain at full time, which means this match will go to extra time, and that will come after the break. So extra time underway.
It's almost a 3-1-6 for Portugal now in possession. They're so brave.
Look at Mendes go, and options in the middle, the pull back, and wide. And Semedo arriving from right back.
so many bodies in those forward areas. It's Semedo causing problems.
Baena clears it away. Hooked back in by Pedro Neto. What a pass! But the flag goes up.
Oh, it's a hell of a well-worked free kick and a ball across the box. Unfortunately for Portugal.
Is he onside? Here, checks it back to Isco. Yamal, Isco, hangs it in, and Oyarzabal not that far away. Baena went for the pass, Cucurella! And I don't think he was expecting that ball to drop to him in that sort of position.
He should have, because he's got good quality on his left foot. I think it's the first touch lets him down. The first touch leaves it bouncing, he's got to kind of slice it.
Isn't Pedri. Williams, of course, there are reasons we may not be aware of. Here's Yamal. And Yamal, he's lined that up for range, but again, Costa saw it all the way. He's pushing, he really is. Look at that. Just couldn't get the pass to a teammate. That is half-time in extra time. Caught me by surprise because I wanted it to keep going, but no change to the scoreline half-time of extra time. Still 2-2 in this final.
15 minutes away from potential penalties. Yeah, what's happened?
Didn't really happen for the Chelsea winger in the game overall, but the substitutions have worked out pretty well for Portugal thus far. Jeremy Pino on for Spain. Forward.
I think that's why Jeremy Pino has been brought on the pitch. Yes, he's good going forward, but can he help stop the Leao train?
Well, what about this? And you just felt for a second that we were about to see something spectacular from Pedro Porro, but not quite. Had to grab hold of each other before Ramos in the end. Isco. Baena. Lots of shirts forward here for Spain, and when they make it count, not quite. Felt something might happen on that occasion. So many bodies in the box.
It's a hell of a ball in from Isco. In towards that back post, but unfortunately Pino just a few inches too small.
Diaz. In goes the cross, and over it goes. Diogo Jota.
Great ball in from Diaz. Could have done it earlier. Does it just come off the defender Porro before it hits Jota's head, because he's normally good in the air?
He would have been the man they want that chance to fall to as well. Referee ready to blow. The Nations League final will go to a penalty shootout, just like it did in its last edition. It's Ronaldo's equaliser at 2-2, going a long way back now, it feels. And no goal against Unai Simon. Can he get Portugal off to a good start? He can. Right down the middle.
So important, like Karen mentioned. Your first penalty taker puts it away, gets you off to a good start, eases the pressure slightly on everyone else.
Marino, who scored in Spain's previous 2 shootouts in this competition. What about on this occasion? The Arsenal midfielder, Marino, and he sets the goalkeeper the wrong way. He's pretty good from the spot.
You can see the pressure lifted, that's how much it means. That's how tough it is to take a first penalty.
So Vitinha against Simon. To put Portugal back in front in this shootout. Vitinha does just about find the corner.
Very good, because look, he's waiting for the goalkeeper. And then he speeds it up, and the goalkeeper can't react. The ball is quicker than the goalkeeper can move. Very clever penalty.
Brought on as a substitute, probably with penalties in mind as well, and that's why he converts that one. A spot kick.
his spot, picks it, sends the goalkeeper the wrong way.
Fernandes with a captain's armband after Ronaldo went off. Takes his time and scores. You thought he might.
You know, when you've taken that many penalties, you're not fazed by what the keeper's doing if he's thrown himself one side to the other. He can react. He's
Penalty number 3. Oh, just gets it past Diogo Costa, who thought he'd kicked it out for a split second.
As close as they've come. He knew he was going to go that side. He's a great whipper of the ball. It's so...
Nuno Mendes, who scored Portugal's opening goal. What about from the spot? We have to say he nailed that one.
Perfection in the penalty kick. To get that right in such a big game, such a pressure moment.
For Spain. Saved! Diogo Costa always saves one at least. And he's put Portugal so close to the platform.
Yeah, it's one of those ones when you're a bit nervous. I said you take a bit off it.
To win the Nations League for Portugal. No problem! Portugal will be back on the podium again. Another trophy for Ronaldo. Another trophy for Portugal. Spain, it wasn't to be from the spot kicks. Alvaro Morata, the one to see his penalty saved. But for Portugal, delight. Twice they came from behind in the match to level things up. And they pushed their way through on penalty kicks. Tears for Cristiano Ronaldo, tears of delight. And no doubt, tears around all these Portuguese players. They showed such great persistence, such great resolve in the match as well. Andrew, your thoughts?
I think you hit the nail on the head. They showed great persistence.